What is going on, everybody on YouTube? It is me again, MK the Truth, DODBENT. And I got a gorgeous looking pair of sneakers for us to look at today. If you guys new to this channel, please, you gotta come on and join the squad. Also connect to that Instagram. It is the_truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me, DODB, and I use them as background music on this channel. And I do have a pair of retail sneakers before us today, and these are gorgeous. Now I saw these in pictures. I said, okay, those are cool. I probably won't go for them, but after seeing these in person, boy, this is a different story. Now I know a lot of people are off the ones, but they're not off the ones. I'll explain in a second. It's funny. But this needs to be talked about, and this needs to be talked about versus something else. We'll get into that in a second. So today we have the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago, very iconic. I believe this is back true to form. They don't do a lot of the ones like this, and it is a treat to see this done in its OG fashion. Now, when you open this up, they come double papered. Normally, I know when it's really good materials. Listen to what I'm saying, people. When you see this double paper like this, the materials are really good. This is to keep the shoe from bleeding on each other, etc., because it's using natural dyes, and it's just natural material. So let's go ahead and get one of these bad boys out. I'm talking too much, right? So here we go. Boom. Oh man. Oh man. Let me see if I can get my camera, get a better light for us here, y'all, so we can get some color accuracy. I like how that blue light just be washing out the colors. Anyway, this is the Chicago Air Jordan 1. Now, these are somewhat available in stores. So what I do, like I tell you guys always, I always have them bring me out 2, 3, 4 pair, and I pick out the shape that's best to me. So what you want to look for on these shoes, sometimes the Jordan 1s, you get kind of a hump right here, and a couple of the pairs that I saw did kind of have the hump. You do kind of see it here, but it was more prominent on the pairs that I left in the stores. So if you're looking for this shoe, you like the Air Jordan 1 Chicago Low, look at multiple pairs, get the shape that you like, the toe box that you like. Like I tell you guys, everybody always wants to look at QC pictures and kind of compare and contrast. You cannot do that. Shapes, materials, everything is going to be inconsistent across all sneakers. I don't care where you get them from. So toe boxes will vary. There's no set toe box shape. Even though it is, toe boxes are still going to come different. I have some that are extremely smushed. I have some that are slightly boxy, and I have some that are more rounded like this. Anyway, this is mimicking a little bit of the 85s. I know we wish this was the 85 Chicago, but I do accept this. So anyway, the materials, just look at this. And tumbled leather is not like great leather. I know a lot of people, when they see tumbled leather, they think it's the greatest thing in the world. Yes, when you tumble leather, it makes it softer, so people think it's like extra premium. It is not. It's just tumbled leather. But I can tell this is a very, and y'all are letting these sit in the store. I'm definitely going to go pick me up another pair. The leather is just done really well. Looks very natural and red. You see the inconsistent tumble, like you see the tumble on this panel is very different from that. That's one indicator that it is actual real leather. Also the fraying on the edges. These are true to form. It's always all real materials except for the Nike swoosh. The Nike swoosh has always been synthetic since 1985. Love the addition of the big swoosh. The big swoosh just fills in a lot of the gaps here, and I love the way that looks. I don't like the way that, I don't mind the way the smaller Nike swoosh looks, but I like this a lot better. Anyway, flipping around to the boot, that nice red leather just follows all over the shoe. Just check that out. That's just a thing of beauty. Love the Air Jordan Wings logo on the boot. People, you're going to have glue. You're going to have quality control issues. These are not high quality goods. Please expect that on your shoes. Stop taking shoes back for simple things like that. Anyway, the star of the show is the materials here, and that's what makes this shoe really, really good and makes me want to compare it to the shoe that came out with it, and that is the Fragment Air Jordan 1. Anyway, very beautiful shoe. Materials, nothing too much to say. You got the Nike Air on the inside. I do stay true to size 11. And once again, you got that Nike Air up at the top. Just a beautiful quality shoe. I have to shed some light on this because it is a absolute banger. of a shoe. But let's get into why I want to compare these two sneakers here. The reason I want to compare these two sneakers here, because I think this shoe here is just, oh my goodness, this is an absolutely phenomenal shoe. And you can see some of that curve up you get right there. This is exactly what I saw when I compared my pairs, and that's what I always look for on the Jordan 1s. Is you don't want that, you don't want that kind of a hump going right there, and that is like normal across Jordan 1s. But this came out alongside, well, not alongside, it came out a little bit after or Sunday, something I can't remember. And this is a very good shoe, quality wise, material wise, and everything. I think this is the highest raffle entry sneaker ever. I mean, the raffle was open for hours, so I mean, you're gonna have people, word of mouth, people gonna enter in 2 or 3 times, several emails and things like that. But this is a great quality sneaker alongside this. But I have to be honest with you guys, I kind of like the Chicago's a little bit more. It's just, I don't know, it's something about this Chicago low that's making me like them a little bit more than these. And I'm saying this to say that a lot of you are going online and paying like $2,000 for the shoe. I mean, it's nothing but, it's the same shoe essentially. It just has the collaboration with Travis Scott and Fragment, of course. And you got a little bit of embroidery on the back and things like that, but it's still pretty much the same shoe. Even though this shoe doesn't have any synthetic materials on it, the colorway is absolute fire. And I could be a little bit biased because I love blue, but the Chicago, I'm telling you guys, I think you want to pick this up. I don't know how many pairs, I don't check stock numbers and things like that, but I think this is an absolutely gorgeous sneaker that should not be passed on. But you do what you do what you want to do. Things like this can get really dangerous later on in terms of pricing, so you want to be careful when you laugh at things like this that sit on the shelf. I learned my lesson with that a long time ago. Even though I didn't necessarily laugh at things on the shelf, I always used to be like, yeah, I'll get them later, and then they'll sell out, and then like a couple of years later they'll be going for a couple of $100 over what I could have paid for them. But anyway, I wanted to shed some light on this shoe because this shoe came out alongside of it, and everybody was going for these. I know this is a collaboration. Everybody wants something special, something collaborative and things like that. But I'm telling you guys, man, this quality wise, like material wise and everything, it's on par. Even though this is tumbled a little bit more, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is 100% better. This has more of a natural feeling tumble. The leather feels natural, nice. It's just a gorgeous material shoe and colorway, and it's pretty much in OG fashion. So I just wanted to kind of point some light on these. Looking at these both, they're both extremely fire, but this don't sit on the corner on these. Don't sit on the corner and laugh, because this is an absolutely gorgeous shoe as well. I know a lot of people probably confused as to why I'm comparing these. I'm comparing them because both of them came out around the same time. Quality's great, colorway is absolutely fire. I bet you if you take this and put this there, and you take this colors and put this there, nobody would have went for these with these colors on them. Just a regular Jordan 1 low with the blue Nike swoosh and all white. Nobody would have cared for this. It's only because this is a collaboration that a lot of people put high praise on this and don't really care about this. But that's you. I do me. I want to shed some light on this. Both are gorgeous sneakers, but really, if I had to choose one, I will have to say they are a tie. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about these down below, and let me know if you picked up the Nike Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago. Beautiful sneaker. Don't let these pass you by. I'm definitely going to pick me up another bit because I know what these are going to do later. This is MK the Truth, DODBENT. I love y'all. I'm out.